Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel that helps you speak English naturally and understand real conversations, the kind you'll actually hear, not just the ones in textbooks. Here you'll find everyday English you can use right away, real accents and natural conversations, and subtitles in over 20 languages. Ask for more if you need them. We make learning fun, practical, and something you'll actually use. Today we are looking at 3 small words that learners often mix up: watch, look, and see. They sound simple, but they don't always mean the same thing. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to use them correctly and avoid some very common mistakes.
Good morning, Oliver.
Yes, good morning, Oliver.
And a good morning to both of you. Welcome to another week. How was your weekend?
Oh, mine was very quiet.
Isn't that a good thing? Do you want a lot of noise disturbing your weekend?
That's not what Mila means. When she says that she had a quiet weekend, she means that she didn't do anything very active. You could say it was a restful weekend.
Yes, I stayed in home most of the weekend and look at TV. I see some very good movies. Have you looked at the one about the sea? Its name is The Big Blue. Very old. But I enjoyed it very much.
No, I haven't seen that one. Tell me, Mila, have we ever looked at how to use look, see, and watch correctly in English?
No, I don't think so.
Then I think it's time we did, because there wasn't much right in your description of your weekend.
Oh, and I thought my English was so much better.
It is. Don't worry, these words trip up a lot of people. We can spend a little time on them today, and I'm sure you'll soon master them. And how about you, Otto? How was your weekend?
It was good. I went to the place with many trees and fields to look at birds. That is one of my hobbies, looking at birds.
Looking at birds? That doesn't sound right.
No, you're right, Mila. In fact, it sounds very wrong. And we will correct all of these things later. But for now, let's see what other problems we need to solve. So carry on and tell us more about your weekend, Otto.
Well, I actually saw you on Saturday night. I also looked at a movie, but not in home. I went to the movie place and looked in there. When I was waiting for the ticket, I saw you going to the pizza restaurant. Anyway, the movie, it was a new superhero one. Not good, I thought.
Yeah, I did get a pizza on Saturday night. But back to our English, I think we could all benefit from a few lessons on look, see, and watch.
So it's not just my English that's bad, Otto is bad too?
Mila, nobody's English is bad. There are just a few small points that you haven't understood yet. I think the best place to start is with the word watch. Now, watch means you look at something carefully over a period of time and it's moving. So, which of your activities over the weekend should you say you watched?
Well, I suppose I should say that I watched TV, but I was looking at the screen the whole time.
Even though you are actually looking at the screen, the verb is still watch.
Oliver, I have forgotten the name for the places outside towns, where there are fields and trees. Will you remind me?
Ah, yes. I was going to mention that later, but as you've asked, the word that you're looking for is countryside.
Yes, of course. Thank you. And in answer to your question, if I'm in the countryside for my hobby, I am watching birds.
That's right, although as a hobby, it is called bird watching, not watching birds.
So if I just look out of the window and there is a bird there in the tree, am I bird watching?
No. If you just notice a bird for half a second, that's see, but we'll get to that later. If you're looking for them and paying attention to what they're doing, then you're bird watching.
Okay, so we watch TV and we can watch birds. When else do we use watch? How about for movies? Otto said he looked at a movie.
Well spotted, Mila. You would watch them. But also, they are called movies in American English. In British English, we would say a film.
So I should have said, on Saturday I went to the countryside bird watching, and in the evening I watched a film. What is the place called where I went to watch the film? Is it a movie theatre?
A movie theatre is another American name. In British English, we would call it a cinema. So you would say, I went to the cinema to watch a film.
So, we watch things that change or move?
Like TV, films? How about football?
Yeah, any sports you watch.
And how about watch out? I've heard that a lot.
Yes, and watch your step. How does that fit in? Oh, and watching paint dry. I've heard that many times since I've been here.
Ah, now we're on to idioms, which are a different topic. I really didn't expect all of this so early on a Monday. I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. So if you want answers to your questions, I think we need to move this discussion to the coffee shop.
So, in Scene 1, we learned how to use watch in everyday sentences. Remember, we usually watch things that are moving or that might change. You can watch TV, watch a football match, or watch your children play. It's about keeping your eyes on something for a period of time. Next, we'll look at some common phrases and idioms which use the word watch. We will also be making individual shorts for all of these. So if you want to review these or need more help, just go to our idioms playlist.
Right, now I've got my coffee, I can think again. So remind me what was confusing you.
Watch out. I've heard this many times and I don't know what the out is that I need to watch.
Wow, you've almost managed to confuse me with that question. But really, it's a very simple, but useful, quick way to warn someone about danger. You know, like when you are about to step into the road and you haven't seen a car coming, someone might say, "Watch out, there's a car coming."
Oh, so I don't have to actually watch anything. I have to avoid something.
Correct. Now, Otto, you were asking about watch your step, I think.
Yes, and now that you've explained watch out, this sounds very similar. Is it another way of warning someone of a danger?
It can be, but usually it's a warning to behave. If your boss says, watch your step, they're telling you that you're doing something that might get you into trouble, so be careful.
So, if someone tells me to watch my step, it's probably better to stop what I'm doing?
Oh yeah, probably the best thing to do. What was the next one, Otto?
Oh yes, like watching paint dry is the other one I asked about.
Watching paint dry? That doesn't sound very exciting.
And that's the point. If something is like watching paint dry, it's incredibly dull. For example, we might say, that meeting was like watching paint dry, because the meeting was boring.
It's very strange that I hear that so much.
Anyway, does anyone else have any idioms that we could include?
How about watching the world go by?
Oh yeah, good one, Amy. What made you think about that?
That's me, here in the coffee shop, stuck behind this counter. People watching. It means relaxing and observing life without doing much.
It seems like a pretty good life to me.
Oh, I'm not complaining. Do we want one more? How about watch this space?
Oh yeah, it means wait and see what happens next. Like when someone hints at big news but doesn't tell you yet.
Exactly. If I told you I had an exciting announcement coming soon, I might say, watch this space.
Well, we still have a lot to learn about look and see, so I think it's time for us to leave watch for now. Next, we will learn all about look.
In Scene 2, we explored idioms with watch. Let's take them one at a time. First, watch out. We use this to warn someone when there's sudden danger, like when they are going to cross a road and a car is coming. Next, watch your step. This can mean be careful, sometimes with walking, but more usually be careful with your behaviour. Then, like watching paint dry. That's what we say when something is very boring. We also had watch the world go by. That means sitting quietly, noticing life around you without doing much. And finally, watch this space. That's a way to say, something new is coming soon, so keep paying attention. Idioms like these make English more colourful, and they're great fun to use. Okay, it's time to learn how to use look. I'll see you at the end of the scene.
I know that Otto had to go to class with James and we should really wait for him, but I have a question. Every time I say look, people tell me I should use watch instead. Watch TV, watch a film, watch a football match. So, how do I actually use look correctly?
Good question. Look is usually about a short action. When you move your eyes towards something, for example, look at that bird, or look over there.
Yes, watch is for something that goes on for a while, but look is more instant, like I look at my phone or I look in the mirror.
Oh, so I look at something quickly, but I watch something that continues.
Exactly. And don't forget the word at. We nearly always say look at. For example, look at the board, look at me, look at the stars.
There are times that we use look without at, but usually with an adjective, like you look tired or that looks delicious.
This is why I find English so confusing. Look at without an adjective. Look with an adjective. I need to stop and think every time before I say something.
Let's be very clear. When we say look at, we mean focusing your eyes on something, usually a short action. For example, look at the stars or look at your phone. But when we say look plus an adjective, we're not focusing on an action. We're describing what something or someone appears like. For example, you look tired or that cake looks delicious.
Oh, so look at is for actions and look plus an adjective is for descriptions.
Exactly. Two different uses, but both very common. Now, as with all English grammar, it's a good idea to practice many times. Then you won't have to stop and think in the middle of a conversation. So Tess has agreed to let us join in with her recap. And she's going to give you some examples to help you practice. So come on, she's waiting for us.
Right, everyone. Let's recap what we've learned about look. This one confuses a lot of learners, so we'll go slowly. First, remember, look is used for short actions, but watch is used for actions that go on longer. There are two main ways we use look. Number 1, look at. Use it when you direct your eyes to something, a short action just for a moment. For example, look at that bird. Number 2, look plus an adjective. This is when we're describing something's appearance or impression. For instance, you look tired or that looks delicious. Here, there is no at. And to make this clear, let's practice with some examples on the board. Mila, you try the first one.
Look at. Sometimes I like to look at the shops when I'm walking around the city.
Perfect. Short action, we use look at. Okay, next one. Let's see how you get on with this.
That soup looks really tasty.
Exactly. That's describing an impression, so we use look plus adjective. We don't say, look at tasty. You're doing well so far. See if you can keep it up with this one.
It's look at again. Wow, look at the sky. There's a rainbow.
Good. Another short action, so look at is correct. And the last one is
I think I've got this now. It's looks. He looks tired after his long run.
excellent. Well, it looks like Miller has picked this up well. How about you at home? Did you get them all right? If not, don't worry, just keep practicing. You'll soon be as confident as Miller. If you're not sure of anything, just write in the comments and we'll help you. I think there's one more topic for today, isn't there, Oliver?
Yes, this is an easy one. It's the word see. So, don't go anywhere because you'll soon be wrapping up this week's video.
Okay, so we've had watch and look, but what about see? I always thought it was the same as watch.
Oh, hi Otto. How was your class with James?
Yes, good. Thanks, Oliver. I just hope I haven't missed too much here.
Well, we've already done look and we're just going on to see.
We haven't actually started see yet, and for look, it's all going to be in this week's video, so just watch that and you'll be all caught up. Now, Mila just said that she thought see was the same as watch. That's not quite true. See is usually when something just happens to your eyes. You don't plan it. It's automatic. Like, I can see the mountains from my window.
Oh, so I don't say I watch the mountains from my window?
No, watch means you choose to pay attention. See just means the picture is there in your eyes.
Oh, like on Saturday evening when I was waiting at the cinema and I saw you going to get your pizza. I wasn't looking for you because I didn't know that you would be there, but then I just saw you.
Exactly. So see is quite easy. That's all you need to know. It's something that you view without planning or expecting it.
And how about when someone says, I see what you mean. That doesn't fit with your explanation. Or, I'll see you tomorrow. If you say that, then you are planning.
It is still English, Mila. And I've told you before that it doesn't always follow rules, and these are some good examples. I see what you mean is a way of saying that you understand another person. And you're right, I'll see you tomorrow does mean you are planning to see someone a long way in advance, but that's the way people say it. Another one would be to say, let's see, or let's see what happens, which we use when we are thinking about something. These are useful phrases to understand, but I think that's enough for today.
So, let's finish up. Look is when you choose to direct your eyes at something. Watch is when you keep looking, usually at something moving. And see is when it just happens. You don't plan it. But see also has extra uses in English. We say, I see what you mean, when we understand. A common way to say goodbye to someone you know that you will see the next day is, I'll see you tomorrow. Or you might say, let's see, when you're thinking about something. For instance, your teacher might say, let's see, whose turn is it to answer the question? If you can remember these little differences, you'll sound much more natural when you use them. If you want to help this channel grow, see that little subscribe button? Yes? Give it a click. And the thumbs up icon. That tells YouTube we are not awful. Leave a comment, share it with a friend. Every little helps keep me and my whiteboard in business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.